Hi everyone, I'm Dr.S.P.SARANYA, Assistant Professor in the Department of Commerce with Computer Application, working at Dr. SNSRCAS College of Arts and Science. Our previous session include the Python function. Last class we have to start the Python function introduction. Next it continues this session, Python function arguments. So like all programming language, Python lets you define functions. What is that? So argument is a value that accepted by a function. Clear? So after you have defined a function, you can call it wherever you need in the script and also import a function from a specific module inside another module. So function make your code modular and reusable. So in Python language, user can define functions to take in different types of arguments, and this session will teach you all about function argument in the Python. So let's start our class. To define a Python function, user can use the def keyword. Last session I explained def is a user defined keyword. It followed by the name of the function in parentheses. So parenthesis means double bracket, close and open bracket. So if you would like the function to take in arguments, then the names of the arguments should be specified as parameters inside the parenthesis. So after defining a function, user can call it with the values for the parameters. It's called an argument. For example, consider the definition of the add function. For example, number 1, number 2 are the parameters. Parameters means it's passed by the values. It used for these parameters in the function call are the arguments. So in the above example, the function add numbers, it take two parameters a and b. The notice the line add numbers of 2, 3. Here add numbers 2 and 3. It specifies that parameters a and b will get values 2 and 3 respectively. So in calling the function like this, the arguments are passed in as positional arguments. So positional arguments get mapped to the function parameters in the same order in which they appear in the function call. So therefore, the first and second arguments in the function call are used as the values number 1, number 2. So when using the keyword arguments in the function call, users should specify the name of the parameter and value text. User can specify the keyword arguments in any order so long as the name of the parameters are correct. So let's call the same function meet functions. That means meet parenthesis. But this time the keyword arguments is meet. So when if you would like to use a mix of positional and keyword arguments, this will make your code less readable and is not recommended. But if you are using both positional and keyword arguments in the function call, the positional arguments should always precede the keyword arguments and otherwise you will return the errors. So function argument with default values, that means in Python we can provide default values to function arguments. We use the equal to operator to provide default values. For example, definition is a keyword, add numbers. Add numbers is a function name. So a equal to 7 and b is equal to 8. So is equal to is the default values. Here equal to symbol is indicate the default function argument with default value. So sum is equal to a plus b. It print the sum equal to sum. So it's called with two arguments, add two numbers 2 and 3, and function call with one argument, add numbers a is equal to 2. So output it will display the sum is equal to 5 and sum is equal to 10 and sum is equal to 15. Three values we will get the output as. So thank you so much. I hope this session will useful for Python function arguments learners.